Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, the Problem Child, here today to do a kind of response to Mikhail Lion 85. If you don't know him, good guy, does great videos, watch his videos all the time. Go subscribe to him. But earlier today, I did a video on Chyna about how her entering in the porn business, and he kind of, he did a response to it also. But it's some facts I need to get straight here. Because I saw his video, and if you haven't gone and seen it, go ahead and see it. It's a good video. He makes some good points, and I can't knock the guy because it is his opinion, and that's how he feel. And I agree with some of his things, but some of his things I kind of have to say I don't agree with. I don't have a problem with adults entering porn business whatsoever. Believe me, that's one thing I want to get straight to everybody. I'm not against porn. You're an adult. As long as you're 18 years old and you made the conscious decision on your own to enter porn, I have no problem with that. As long as nobody put a gun in your head or a boyfriend is not forcing you to have sex on camera or anything like that, I have no problem with you entering the porn business. Do what you got to do, if that's what you want to do. Hell, and I'm not against people watching porn. You want to watch porn? Watch porn. I have nothing against that. But this is what I'm saying. In the video, I'm saying that it's a crying shame that she went from starring and being in stadiums to all of a sudden dropping down to porn. I mean, I can name a bunch of celebrities that did this, and this is like the signal of the downfall of their career. The lady from Different Strokes, she did a lesbian porn thing. Where is she now? She's dead. What did she go through? The same stuff Chyna went through. Heartbroken, drug and alcohol addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same cycle with most of these major Hollywood stars and celebrities that later in their career want to all of a sudden enter porn. This is if Chyna was 23 years old or 25 and say she was in WWE and in 1996 and say like 1999 Chyna said, "Oh, I want to do porn." I have no problem with that because it's not like her career is super boost and she's at the top of her career. But Chyna is at the downfall of her career. So now all of a sudden she wants to jump in the porn business. I'm saying this is sad because we know the things that Chyna went through. If you watch the celebrity show called Surreal Life, Chyna's waking up 3 o'clock in the morning just screaming for no fucking reason. If you watch the celebrity rehab show, Chyna's going through battle and addiction. And this is not the first time that she went into a rehab. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying is, why is it that all of a sudden she wants to make this decision to go into porn, and when she's this top celebrity star, there's friends in the business that she have that would have been happy to give Chyna some money or do something for Chyna to make sure that she had not gone into this business. What I'm saying is, as a celebrity, to be at the stage that she was, to drop down into porn, it's like basically, let me think of something. All right, Chyna would be the equivalent to what Phoebe was on Friends, right? I think we can agree with that. Phoebe was a big star of Friends. So what happened if the lady that played Phoebe, I can't think of her name right now, decided, you know what, guys? Let me go ahead and Lisa Kudrow, that's the name. What if Lisa Kudrow decided, since she's not making money and she's not doing anything right, in her life, she's battling alcohol and drugs addiction, and she just go, you know what? Fuck it. I want to go ahead and do a porno. The media and everybody would rip her for this. They would rip her for this because they would say, why in the hell is this train wreck going into another train wreck? I'm not saying the porn business is bad by a mile, but what I'm saying is for Chyna to be at the celebrity that she was at in the 90s, in the early 2000s, to now want to enter into this is low. Porn is not low. Let me get that straight. For you to enter into porn is not low. But for her, at the celebrity and at the stakes that she was in, to go into porn now is ridiculous. Also, another point I want to make out, Mikhail Lion 85, he's also made a point where he said that Vince, Chyna, Triple H and Stephanie doesn't like Chyna. Well, this is what I say about that. there have been reports that Vince McMahon was pissed off when he found out Chyna was going to TNA and also had a porno out because he was actually going to invite Chyna back in to do a little couple of things in WWE. Not with Karma. Not saying that he wanted her to go into the Hall of Fame or anything. I think that's a stretch because of the Stephanie and the Triple H situation. But at the same time, I think Stephanie kind of let those things go because for some reason I feel like, yo, she got Triple H, she got the man, she got 3 children out of him. I think let bygones be bygones. If you look at it like that, you could say that she won. You know, I mean, if you want to look at it like that. So I mean, I think there is no beef with that part of it happening. There is no beef about it. So why not China couldn't go back to WWE and do like a little stint or whatever, job to some people. I mean, China could have got her face through the door. You know what I'm saying? China also, instead of going on celebrity rehab, could have called Triple H and stuff like that and said, look here, I want to go into rehab. Can somebody pay me through? Anybody that signed to WWE could have went to rehab. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she did the decision in a drunken rage or on things. But I'm saying is we've seen this happen to a lot of celebrities. We've seen a lot of celebrities do this that was at the height of their careers, all of a sudden dropping down to lower themselves to get attention from the media. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when you are selling out main events in Madison Square Garden with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Eddie Guerrero, with those top stars, The Rock, you know, when you're selling out stadiums and stuff with those guys and you're in segments with those guys and all of a sudden to go ahead and get backdoored on a video, that's what I'm saying is low. It's low. Who wants to see this 40-year-old woman actually want to get banged on camera? I don't. And I don't think, and as a man, I really don't see myself wanting to watch that because all I'm doing is watching a woman that is deteriorating herself every time I see her in the media. There is never good news about it. But yes, the media does portray people and it never really wants to shine on the good news. They always want to shine on the negative. I can agree with people when they do say that about the news and the media. But at the same time, she's not doing anything positive to make us want to be there. Okay, she went to TNA. That was the only positive thing that she did. She got back into wrestling. She did her thing, and she made things exciting for a few fans that haven't seen her in a while. And even when I saw her in TNA, yes, I was one of the guys that said, where the hell did they dust off that fossil from? Because I was surprised to see her. But at the same time, when I seen her in the match, then I said, wow, they really did dust off a fucking fossil. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get it wrong. I'm a fan of Chyna. I love Chyna. But you know what? I would say this about if it was a male wrestler that went into porn. Like, example, say it was, let's see, Billy Kidman. If Billy Kidman went into porn, I would probably say, what the blue hell is Billy Kidman doing in porn? If it was, let's see, a rapper. Let's just pick anybody. Pick any celebrity that was at the height that's not doing good right now. Okay. All right. Let's say Fabulous or somebody like that. Anybody, just anybody. And I'm not saying Fabulous is important or he needs to go. Anybody that was at the peak. Bobby Brown. If Bobby Brown made a porn, you think not half of these videos will be made about Bobby Brown doing a porn and what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. Chyna, we see it on her face. We see it that she is downfalling herself. That this is the downfall of Chyna, and she's not doing anything to better herself. You know what I'm saying? This is a tragedy. This isn't something to celebrate about. This isn't something. This isn't as wrestling fans that we go, oh yeah, Chyna is doing a point. Yeah, way to go. And Mikhail said something about The Rock actually doing movies for 7 years. Yeah, but he wasn't banging 5 chicks at the time on camera. And then even if he was, I think a lot of people would have criticized him for it. And also, and he would have been blackballed from wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And even if it was but he's making movies. And yeah, the movies might not be family orientated, but he's not banging, he's not getting double penetrated on camera by 2 guys. You know what I'm saying? 2 professionals. That's a different story, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what? Example, if it was the Bella Twins, because they're so young in their career, and maybe if they got, kicked off, or if it was like Tiffany, the woman that was married to Drew McIntyre, I don't think it's such a big deal because, hey, her wrestling career wasn't that fucking great anyway. You know what I'm saying? So she just needs attention. But Chyna is doing this just to get back in the limelight, just to be talked about, just to get attention. And this is what I'm saying. It is not the right way to go. You don't go ahead and get, and, matter of fact, wasn't she humiliated by the first porno that came out? And all these wrestlers, X-Pac, even X-Pac's like, man, what is wrong with Chyna? And X-Pac is on drugs. So even he wouldn't lower himself. So what is her standards then? You know what I'm saying? What is her standards? People criticize Trench from Naughty by Nature for going into porn when he did it. But now, I mean, it seems like it's a different view because, and I've seen some comments, if she want to fuck, let her fuck. Well, I ain't got no problem with her fucking. If she want to fuck 8 guys at the same time, let her do it. But what I'm saying is we shouldn't be enabling this and we shouldn't be excited about this because this is not something to celebrate. This is not an excitement. This is not like Chyna's having a new baby or Chyna's getting married or Chyna's opening up her own business. No, this is the downfall of Chyna. This is somebody who has been battling drugs and alcohol and personal problems through her career after wrestling, and now she's entering a business that a lot of celebrities that are at top go and lower themselves to just for a couple of bucks and just to get cheap thrills and just to get mentioned in the media. This is what I'm saying. Just like I said, Triple H and them would love to, I'm sure Triple H and them would bury the hatchet. You know what I'm saying? They would love to bury the hatchet. I mean, hell, they let the Road Dogg back at WrestleMania to induct his father. I mean, anything is possible. Bret Hart said he would never touch WWE. He was on there 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when they say that they blackball or grudge people, be honest with you, WWE didn't have to mention the Macho Man. If Vince really wanted to hold a grudge like that, he didn't have to mention the Macho Man. But I'm telling you, in some cases, sometimes you have to bury the hatchet, and this is one of the cases where this is sad. This isn't something exciting to see. This isn't something to celebrate that this girl is actually bringing out a porno. This is tragic. It may be in 2001, yeah, maybe, like, Chyna's bringing out a porn, ain't that something? But, I mean, this is a 41-year-old woman whose life isn't really put together, and we all know that because we see her. And she lets people know that her life isn't really at 100% like she wants it to be. And truthfully nobody is. But, I mean, come on, Chyna, man. This is ridiculous, man. When is enough for you, man? We get it. We here. We haven't forgot about you. As wrestling fans, we have not forgot about you, and you will not be forgotten. But this is just, this is just something that you just don't want to see, man. This is the downfall of Chyna, man. And God forbid that we find this woman one day because she's at 41. How many wrestlers have died at 41? How many wrestlers have died before they even hit 50? This is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. How many wrestlers actually died before 50? And she's 41, so we have something to worry about, especially when she's doing porn and then TNA and then she's up there doing freedom. Yeah, because they're mad because I did a porno. Damn right they're mad because you did a porno. Because you didn't let them know in advance that you did this so that they can go, well, we'll see how we want to deal with it. Because they probably had plans for Chyna. Maybe they wanted a full contract with her. We don't know. But now she's been blackballed. Nobody wants to touch her. Now when TNA doesn't want to touch you, you are a serious fucking problem. TNA hired Scott Hall. They hired fucking Scott Hall. You know what I'm saying? They hired Scott Hall. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck? They hired X-Pac. They hired Sabu and the Sandman. So, you know what I'm saying? When they don't want to fuck with you no more, that's not a good sign whatsoever. Now, just again, this is not like I'm getting on Mikhail Lion 85, but this is also to a lot of other people that was trying to see why I'm making a big deal about China actually entering porn. All I'm saying is that this is the demise. She is demising herself in front of our eyes, and we're not paying attention. We're sitting up here celebrating and making jokes about it, and then yeah, it's fun to make jokes about it. Don't get it wrong. I made a couple of jokes off camera about it, but at the same time, this is just not the way to go. This is just not the way to go for China, man. I mean, I'm sure there's other things she could have done. I mean, shit, she could have made low budget movies. Hell, she could have went on a Tyler Perry movie. Fuck, he hires everybody. You know what I'm saying? Who he doesn't hire. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, in about 2 years, Snoop Dogg will be in the Tyler Perry movie. I swear to you guys. Snoop Dogg will actually be in the Tyler Perry movie. Just saying. Well, this is your boy, the Problem Child, saying peace, one love. Again, go check out Mikhail Lion 85. He's a good talker about wrestling. He talks about other things like um sitcoms, TV shows, Power Rangers. You know, I'm a Power Ranger fan myself, you know. But I just have to say this before I go. In the early years, anybody ever noticed that the black Power Ranger was black and the Chinese one was actually yellow? Just saying, you know. Yeah, and then the white one was actually white. So just saying, but anyway, that's just a fun side. That's just a light to lighten up the video a bit. Again, this is not to get on anybody. This is not to cause any beef. This is just me answering some of the points that he said because his video was had some good points, but I just felt like I had to counter it again with something else. So that's it. But this is your boy, the Problem Child, saying peace, one love, and also go check out Original Biggie One. I mean, if you want to look at a guy that talks about video games and Madden and sports games, that's your guy. He knows what he's talking about. So give him a shout out. He knows his wrestling when he does his wrestling videos. Give him a shout out. He makes some good point of views also. So those are the two guys I'm plugging on here. Also, this is just me saying peace, one love, and I'm out.